Okay, I'm going to show you how to use stamp set D1886 to build a plaid. I've done a couple of demos here so that you can see what we're going to be doing. And this was my inspiration for this one. This was from our November-December catalog, and I just recreated it. So, when you see a plaid that you like, with this stamp set, you'll be able to actually recreate it. Best way to line up your stamp set on your block so you get a straight one is, in my opinion, you just take it so that you've got that line and then just drop it. I use my thumb to make it straight, and we are going to start with this one, and we're going to use it as a card base. The colors that I've chosen to use are Clover for the straight line and Green Apple for the plaid base. So what I like to do is I start with the grid that's going to be dominant. And if you have a Versamat or a dust pad or even just grid paper, you're going to be able to line it up easy. And for this one, I started at the bottom and then I go every ½ inch. You're just going to go all the way up. No, they're not exact. It's completely just eyeballed. And if you notice, I went off the top there, and then you're just going to rotate it. And start at the bottom. I find it's easier to get a good line when you're going from the bottom, because then you can see exactly where your first stripe is and where you're going to place it. And anybody that's worn plaid, bought plaid, played with plaid, knows that the plaid isn't always perfect, which is why when I used to do a lot of sewing, not always did plaids line perfectly up. So we've done both the horizontal and the vertical. Now we're going to use this really straight one to do the clover. And with this one, you're just going to go into the white space. And again, I just eyeball it, so it's not always going to be perfect. And that's okay, because as I've said since I started playing with stamps and doing scrapbooking on a regular basis, there's no right way, there's no wrong way, there's just your way. Hope you find this little tutorial to be beneficial for you. And comment, like, give me a little love. And one of you will be winning the entire stamp set with all of these fabulous designs.